Hello, beautiful, beloved souls. It is dark because I don't want to show you the mess my place is in, but I am going to show you my different collections, starting with a jackaroos. Jackaroos was an army division, and then I'm just going to show you. Yeah, it was an army division in the war. In the World War One and World War Two. So I'm going to put the phone down, show you some more, because my place is pretty full. Show you my, sorry for the dizziness. That's my bed. That's my beloved Sahara. All right, I'm going down. Just showing you around. On the wall, and you can see that I'm a big collector. All right, let's go more. So here are some more. That doll in red is the oldest doll I own. She dates back to the 1880s. So I'm just showing you around. I collect drums, all sorts of interesting instruments. I'm just going to step back so you might be able to see it better. So I also collect dragons. Some of these dragons I've had for decades. And then some more dolls. Soft toys. And then I'm going to stand back and show you. These are full of dolls and full of soft toys, rocks. I'll just show you everywhere so you get a general idea. I've got dolls on here, dolls everywhere. Okay. So you can see, I won't open it up, it'll take too long. These things. That's a Wiccan doll up there in that purple skin. She was made by a Wiccan on eBay. And I've got more stuff down here. That's an Indian doll as well. More dolls, and you can see in here. Sorry, the light's pretty bad. It's reflecting. I hope you can see. Got some really old dolls. And this is what amuses me. I am on Reddit, and there's a subdivision about haunted dolls. And if a doll looks a bit different, paint peeling, is old, cracked, people think it's haunted, the poor thing. It's just loved. That's a Queen Elizabeth doll sitting there. Some more old dolls. You might get a vibe of my dolls. I don't know. And I collect shells as well. You might even say I'm a bit of a hoarder. That doll down there with the painted face was done by my granddaughter. And I am missing, if you remember from the last time I did it, there was a doll on here that was behind bars. She's at my son's at the moment because he wants to scare his friend. So more dolls, collection, more. I'm just going to be as quick as I can. And then I have dragon paintings. I have the legendary chief there. And there he is again. And then over here is all where the paranormal activity happens. That's my husband's urn. And that's 2 dogs I had. And more ornaments. Sorry, the light is really bad. I should try and shut the curtain and get a bit of, maybe a better picture, hopefully. Okay, is that a little bit better? And then come here. I haven't stopped. My books, more ornaments. I also have a lot of dream catchers. You can see way back. So that's looking back at my lounge and all my stuff. And I love thrifting. So when I went to the charity shop, you saw the other two in my bedroom. These are Indian costume dancing dolls. I got a pair for 10 Australian dollars. So lastly, I'll just quickly show you. So that's just full of porcelain and vintage, vinyl, rubber, whatever, even bisque dolls. And then I also collect, as you can see, soft teddy bears, but I also collect little ornament teddy bears. It is full of stuff. So this is looking back, and you can see I'll walk quickly. More dolls. Even my table's covered with dolls. Another doll. That's Dylan there. Looking back at my table. There's the TV. Look, for a person who collects stuff, it's as neat as it could be. Instead of that table over there, I really need another set of drawers to put all these things in. It would look a lot tidier if they were all away. And that's, looking back, that's where I make my YouTube videos. So on that little Logi camera, and that's looking into my room where, yeah. So that's it, beautiful beloved souls. That's my collections. I probably have hundreds and hundreds of ornaments, little ones, big ones. And before I do go, I just have to talk about some prices, actually. So here's some more stuff. Now, see these two teddy bears? I bought them from a news agency in Manly on the Redland Bay, Brisbane. And for each teddy bear, I paid $96. Yep, $96. You can go to thrift shops now and get teddy bears for as little as $1. That's Morgana and Genevieve in King Arthur times. Morgana and Genevieve belonged to my best friend. She sadly passed away the year 2010, and I inherited them. So as I said, I do a lot of thrifting. I have a lot of dream catchers. You can see they're quite old. And you can see I just love dragons. So it's a mixed theme going on here. We'll just end. Oh, that's blurry. I'm so sorry. So, yeah, dolls in that clear case as well. I'll show you. I don't collect just one stuff. I collect lots of stuff. And I just actually wanted to show you something else before. There's a very old doll. That's Beanie doll is a 1920 doll. So that I'll show you in here, wherever they are. I've got some little dolls dating back to Dresden, Germany in the 1890s, and they're little, some are little black. It's a mummy doll. She's quite worth something. I'm trying to find where they are. I've hidden stuff so well on myself. Where are yous? That's an Aboriginal doll. They're worth money. Okay, where are we? Where are my little... They're in here somewhere. That's got me interested. So, yeah, I'm just trying to find them. Now I'm just knocking everything over in my haste to find them. Look, I'm going to have to leave that. Oh, there they are. Those black jointed dolls date back to 1890s. Little articulated doll. Okay, I will put it back. If I can put it back. So you can see I've got bisque dolls. I've got a bit of everything. Does anything give you a bad vibe? Let me know in the comments. But I wanted to show you this. I have a small hobby business where I sell, I call them jewels on display. And they're little cases where I make little ornaments. Oh, I don't actually make them. What I mean by make them is I put them in on display. They're little brooches. Sometimes the brooch may be too big, so you can see more of them down here. I'll go to another one where you might be able to see. So you can see I just do stuff. They're dragons, brooch dragons, and I just make them on display. Some dogs. Now, if you're interested in buying from me, my PayPal address is Jules, JOOWLZ or Z, JOOWLZ @live.com. And I sell ranging from $5 to $30, depending on the size. So jewels on display, and if you're interested, that's what they look like. I have different ones from cats, dogs, birds, even Christmas stuff. And my email address is gemamberstone@gmail.com. I welcome all emails just saying hi. I will respond to you within 2 business days. I hope you've enjoyed my messy, beautiful collection. So this is more thorough this time. Last time I just showed you my doll collections. Now I'm showing you everything. All right, thanks for watching, beautiful beloved souls. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. Love, light, and blessings.